Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk. We're back here in the long dark today. We're going to see how this goes. I've had trouble broadcasting and streaming over the last couple of weeks because of the hurricane. A lot of communications were knocked out. A lot of things went south in the south. And, I haven't had a very good guaranteed rate of streaming. We have some issues. Sometimes the video cuts out, but there's still audio. Sometimes the thing just stops. So if it just stops, hey wolves, I want to start out by saying thanks, guys. I really appreciate you. I know I haven't been, broadcasting and streaming like I was, getting these series out in a kind of order that I like, but I just haven't been able to do it. And unfortunately, Pizza had made himself all the way up to 135 subscribers. However, I'm down to 134, but it happens. Golden Shadow, go to sleep, get some rest, take it easy. But I appreciate you dropping in, bud. I'm so sorry. Like I said, hurricane done messed everything up. It done messed everything up. But I'm trying to get stuff out for you guys. I really am. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, bud. Here's a heart in my own stream. That one's for you. But yeah, I'm trying to get it out there for you guys. I love you guys. I really appreciate you. You make me so happy. And I really try to get stuff out there to try to get you guys entertained. So thank you. You made my heart swell. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's good to hear. I don't have, a gajillion subscribers. So anytime one of you guys says something, I'm very thankful. Thank you. Alright, what am I doing? I'm wandering through here. So we're back in our beginner Pilgrim series, and we're learning how to play Pilgrim, and we're learning how to play the Long Dark. We're trying to make it a little more accessible to folks. I want people to play this, and I think a lot of people would enjoy it, but it's just a very intimidating game at times. I feel like it spooks people off, but there are certain modes and certain ways to play it. You can also, you can play it in custom mode. You can play it like I'm playing it here today in Pilgrim mode. It's a great way to introduce yourself into the game in a way that's not overly taxing. It's not going to be too scary. But you could die. That's always there. But in our last episode, we cleaned up some rabbits. I need to figure out what I did with my snares. Because unfortunately, there has been a decent amount of time in between episodes, and I've forgotten that I must have pulled them up at some point. But I pointed out in the last episode how important it is to know the terrain, and that's kind of the point of this series. It's not just to show you how and where to go and the things to do. To survive and thrive in Pilgrim mode. What it really is to give you an idea about how important it is to learn these maps. So right now I'm doing a little run. I decided to do a quick run today because I'm low on time, I'm low on energy, I'm just low, right? Pizza's feeling low. So I'm doing a quick run to do a quick loot run, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go check out one of the what people would probably consider, some people would consider it the best base, and others would probably say it's the second best base. And some folks would say it might not even compare to others. You know, it's really up to you. But I think it's probably the second best base in the game, and probably the second best base in Mystery Lake for me. Anyway, I'm walking to this back area because I'm looking for saplings. I'm just curious. Sometimes you'll get one out here. It doesn't seem to be here, so we're going to head up this hill. Poor Golden Shadow. I feel so bad. Look, Golden Shadow jumps into my streams and, like, says hello and watches my stuff. I have several people that, you know, watch on a regular basis. If they didn't, I wouldn't feel compelled always to do stuff. And I appreciate that from those guys, you know. And I just... it's just been so sketchy lately. But I mean, we're a few weeks after the just total devastation of certain areas. So, you know, me complaining about my interwebs always feels a little sketchy. It just feels a little weird, you know. A little entitled, a little punkish. You know, I stream because I like get bored playing video games, and I have a running monologue, and it just helps me. And I like talking to people, but at a certain point, you know, you start realizing that, you know, people are watching this. Lots of deer out here, and I feel a certain obligation to get stuff done, so. Oh, we got a second hatchet.
Perfect.
Nice shape. Always good. So in Pilgrim mode, you know, we're concerned about those tools early on in particular. But there's generally a good amount. So we don't have to really get too upset about it. But here we are in Trapper's Homestead. You know, I kind of want to start doing some charcoal and some mapping, but not today. I just don't have enough time. But this is one of the few locations in Mystery Lake where you can spawn inside. Now, we happen to have an inside spawn. We spawned inside a cave, which was pretty lucky. It's probably like the 4th or 5th inside spawn I've ever had, and I don't even know how many playthroughs, so... Not even playthroughs, attempted starts and different things, you know. It's pretty rare. This is one of the places you can start inside. Now, this is one of the places that can have a regular rifle. Doesn't look like it today. I'll tell you what I think. Ever since they introduced the 4 special rifles, in those regions, it's incredibly difficult to find a normal rifle. I'm 100% positive I'm going to find Vaughn's rifle here. I totally believe it. Alright, let's see what we got.
Oh, lucky day.
So we got a spare knife and a hatchet out of this. You know, I will say, I mean, that candy bar aside, the food has been really
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
pretty sketchy here. Cool. Cookbook. I think I'm alright on Tinder right now. Let me check. Yeah, I'm fine. Here's a note.
Heavy.
Feel free to pause and read that, because I've read it. And look underneath. Nothing. Like, all the food I find is trash. These are come in handy. That's going to be good. like I said, there's a lot of good loot in here. This I saw when I walked in the door. 85% perfect. Decent soup.
Okay.
One decent soda. Okay, I'll take it. Let's play the best mini game that's ever been invented in any video game ever. Prepare yourselves for the awesomeness of this safe mini game. Are you ready? Here we go. Ooh. Wasn't even paying attention. Like a 9 and a 40 something, right? Contain your excitement. Here comes the best part. The tension grows. It's getting colder outside. Perhaps a blizzard's starting. Are the wolves closing in? Has a bear appeared? Perhaps there's a moose. All of them are out there. We never know. But the one thing we do know is that this is the best mini game that's ever existed. Let's see if we won. Mucklucks?
Hope nobody
No.
needs this anymore.
Oh, we won. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and squirrels, people of all types and ages, we just got the best synthetic coat in the game. Hello? I'd like to take that. Thank you. Okay. We're going to put that on because I bet it has... It might not have the windproofing. Will it? Yes. It beats everything. Warmth, windproofing, my gosh. Skullblam. 16 degrees, warmth, 9 degrees, windproofing. When I get this sucker completely fixed up, simmer down now. About 10 degrees of warmth and about 10 degrees of windproofing. She's a beast. Only 3.3 pounds and only reduces my sprint by 5%. Yeah. So in every playthrough, you always want to get here.
This'll come in handy.
Even if it's day one, even if you don't have a pry bar, there's not always something in here. Is that wool shirt better than this one? Yeah. And that one. There we go. 18 degrees, y'all. Looking like a boss. My pants got soaking wet, but what are you going to do? They're jeans. Literally weren't made for this. Okay, we cleared this out. Let's go. But you can see this is a nice cabin. It has a 2-burner indoors stove. You've got a cabin, so you can put a fire on, all sides of the cabin to block the wind. And I'll show you a little corner before we leave.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Right in this little area, you can block wind from, multiple directions. Pretty good place to have a fire. And then, yeah, I can do this. We'll run over here real quick. We'll take a quick peek to see if anything's in here. Sometimes there's a dead body or a dead deer. Some firewood, random stuff. You might be able to find a hatchet or something here. feel like I checked this already. Anyway, um, over this way, over that hill is a dead body. It's Max's last stand. Sometimes you can find a knife or a hatchet by Max. He tried to fight a bear that lives over there. He did not win. But at this point, I consider that low-level loot. I want to continue on my journey here to knock out today. I'm just looking for saplings. Sometimes there's saplings over here. Otherwise, it's not really worth walking over here. You can get bunnies in this little back area right in here. So, basically, you can have snares set up right outside your house. You got deer hunting, bear, and occasionally, even though there's no moose sign out here, right? And there never will be, a moose does appear by Trapper's homestead. It just happens. They snuck it in the game, I suppose. Anyway, we're still going. It's good. I'm happy. I'm hoping that, you know, as time goes by and we get more communications put back up and put together and cellular Wi-Fi towers fixed, and we'll get out of this mess. Last broadcast of Long Dark went well. It just was pretty pixelated. Now, I've noticed a new glitch in Mystery Lake, and it's only in Mystery Lake so far, and for some reason, if you explore the bunker... Oh, there's a sapling over here. If you explore the bunker, when you come out, occasionally you'll get a major FPS drop when you look in certain directions. That direction changes. I don't know what the deal is, but... when I turn this way, everything, the frame rate really drops. I turn this way, we're back to smoothness. So I don't know how that looks to you guys, but to me, it ain't great. Right, let's grab this sapling. Well, I'm gonna drink a coffee. We'll eat this 51% candy bar. Hopefully it won't make us sick. We'll smack this soda real quick. I'm just going to drop that. Alright, so, you know, that gave me a little more fatigue to work with. And then, I'm going to kind of scan through here. Sometimes you can find some saplings in here. But if they're not here, they're probably back that way. But I know where some more might show up. Anyway, I'm going to head to a frozen pond that has a hunting stand that can have loot. It has mushrooms. A bear can spawn down there. Sometimes you can find some coal in a stream. Oh, I see saplings. There we go. We got deer, we got rabbits, we got wolves, we got bears, we got moose, and oh my. I'm going to show you guys another place where the moose can spawn. Legit, like, there could be moose sign on the trees. And that's another reason why I want to go back here. I mean, hopefully the moose isn't here. You always run into that situation where you might run into the moose without a weapon. But I'd rather at least know if there's one here. And where. Yeah, remember, so each one of these turns into 3 arrow shafts. I think I picked up enough saplings for 20 arrow shafts. That's pretty good. So you always want to be careful past Pilgrim, and be careful just in Pilgrim mode too. Bear lives in here. He loves this place. He hangs out all the time, so you want to be careful. But remember, on Pilgrim mode, the bears are at super low spawn rate. Same thing with the moose. Doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. Kind of already addressed that, so we'll leave it. There's some more mushrooms. Right? Yeah, here we go. Snow's picking up. I hear the bear. There he is. Lots of buns. I'm a little nervous about the weather. There we go. We got an arrow.
I think I can use this.
Not in great shape. I haven't picked up one condensed milk I can even touch. Yep. Didn't expect that. Whetstone, though. Kind of rare. Good. Third hunting knife. Maybe. Anyway. We want to look around here. You can find some spare firewood sometimes. You can find, like I said, mushrooms. We'll go over here and get these mushrooms. There's a few cattails around. If I can work it out. I'm gonna try to get back to the ranger's office. No firewood, huh? Okay. But there's another little cabin back here I want to check, and there could be some more saplings. I think what I'll do, because they're kind of heavy, I'll probably just leave the saplings in the cabin to cure. Come back for them later. I might drop a couple things in this cabin, actually. 2 spare knives is great. Which means I have 3. I'll leave 1 here. I don't see any moose signs, so there's no moose so far on this map. The next place will be by the dam, which will be our next main target. But I kind of wanted to finish up a little bit. I was going to go to another place. I don't think I can today. I was going to go to a broken tower. I don't think the weather's going to cooperate. My jeans are already soaking wet. It might not hurt to hang out here tonight.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Yeah, I'm going to pop in the cabin. There's probably not much light in here. There might be a little, though.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Scarf, book, or sweatshirt, book. What kind of shape is it in? No good. Books and stuff for warmth. Yeah. I feel like I have enough liquid. Alright. Let's drop the saplings. The axe and the 2 spare knives. I don't think I have anything really else I want to... Well, we could use a few of these. We'll probably use... Sounds like the wind's really picking up. I'm going to drop those for now. Gonna go hit this last spot where I know some saplings might be. There's also some rabbits back here sometimes. Yeah. Alright, let's go see if there's any saplings back here. I'll probably spend the night here. I kind of want to leave, though. I just don't think I have the fatigue for it. I could try to sleep for a couple hours, maybe go back at night. The wind's blowing bad. It's storming pretty good. I'm taking 2 bars of cold, though. Hmm. Oh, there's more. Cool, cool, cool. No, and there's something dead around here. We got a bow.
Thank you. Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Got a bow and an arrow. So there's a dead guy around here somewhere. Where is he? Oh, I walked right past him. Oh, and the Polaroid. Very nice. I'll show you what this does before this video is over, I promise. Alright, another feather. Cool. Alright, let's grab these saplings. Oh, they're maples. Even better. So I can turn these into bows. Mystery Lake's pretty good for birch. I mean, it's random, right? We got a dead deer carcass as well. Broken arrow, we'll take that. We can get the feathers and the arrow shaft from it, or the arrowhead. Alright, let's work our way back to the cabin. We'll drop these other saplings off, and then I think I'm going to shoot for home. You know, I can get a few pieces of coal along the way. Well, it's possible. I just want to look around here. Sometimes there's something in here. Sometimes around something in this little outhouse. Nothing today. Alright, let's go inside. And I think I probably won't even... I'll probably just... Well, sometimes when you throw stuff right by the door, though, it's kind of hard to pick up.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, I got a little light. Let me pull forward here. I mean, we're 10 pounds overweight. It's not that much. The bow is crap. Whatever. Let's leave some of the junk food here. It's not much weight, but it's a little bit. A couple of books. A lot of times, if the moose is out here, I turn this into a full-fledged hunting cabin. It's beautiful. Thanks, pizza. Yeah, you know. I like to give myself compliments on occasion because, you know, got to keep them spirits up. However, if there's no moose, it's not really worth it that much. Unless you want to use it as a bear hunting cabin. But it's probably going to be kind of far away from where you probably kill the bear, so. Anyway, I can't promise you a lot of good stuff. I don't know how this is going to look. It's dark, it's snowy, and we're walking into the lag, so. Love you guys. Doing the best I can. But yeah, no moose signs, so no moose here. And honestly, the way I think about things, I like eliminating possibilities as well as finding cool things. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's really nice to open something and find a really good expedition coat, right? But I mean, it's also good to know where things are, where bad things are, you know. Yeah, I've mentioned this before. To me, this looks like a Charlie's Brown Christmas. I'm an old guy. I'm Gen X, you know. You might have known it. You know, they still show it every year, I suppose. You gotta watch it on, like, Apple TV or something dumb like that, though, which is really stupid. I'm gonna tell you why. Because the guy that made the comic, The Peanuts, Charles M. Schultz, would absolutely not approve of that. He'd want everybody to see it as free as possible, I guarantee. I mean, he'd want his residuals and his his copyright paid, but... Alright, here's a piece of coal. Thank goodness. I'm gonna grab a couple rocks, I guess. Wouldn't hurt. And pizza. We've seen you do terrible things to rabbits and ptarmigan with these rocks, but why do you need so many? You just that bad a shot? No, you can make things with the rocks, so. Specifically here, I want to make a rock cache. So it's just a little rock cairn you can keep meat and junk in. Again, apologize for the way this looks. I 100% know if it looks bad for me, it's got to look just disgusting to you. So, only a mystery lake. Only sometimes in certain directions. I really don't know how to explain it. It'd be nice if they fixed it, though. Hey, everything's fine this way. There's normal way weirdness. Nope, another piece of coal. Yes, sir. That's a big gain. Big gain. Big gain. Words. Yeah, maybe I need a sip. All right. Anyway, there's some mushrooms around. There's some acorns and some rose hips. We're going to skip that for now. And how you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're out there doing what you want to do. And it's going great. You're saying to yourself, pizza, how can you even know where you're going? Exactly. I could do this in a blizzard. It's really the point. Honestly, if I'm being truthful of this entire series, the impetus being, I know where to go, how to go, where to go, when. Map knowledge is key. I'm almost home. I know that. Even though I'm walking, obviously the direction that I need to walk in is going to be screwed up, right? I could face this way though and walk sideways. I don't know how you guys feel about that though. Here's where I usually put my rabbit snares. You guys know where that is. Here's the acorn tree where I left the rabbits in the last episode, and then over this hill are the wolves by the acorn trees. And then we'll get our way over to the tracks and home. He's real close. I'm going to spook him. Hopefully he doesn't attack. He's really close. He might have spooked without whining. But anyway, I mentioned this before in, Mystery Lake, why you want to start here. There's the tracks. There's the power lines. It's easy to find. And again, zero visibility. I could have done this. So we're rolling up. And again, and just barely any visibility. I'd hit the tracks and then I'd wait until I see this power line. I mentioned before, it's the only one that goes left, blah, blah, or right, depending on what direction it is. I'm not going to say that. And then head home. That's why you start here, folks. Should be good on the sleep. I think that worked out really well. How much water do I have on me? 10 pounds. Pretty good. That's a large percentage of my rucksack. Oh, wait a minute. I might have some gear and some stuff left in the snow. Hold on. When I went after that deer in the last episode, I threw a bunch of stuff on the ground. I don't want to go too far, but I think it was up here by the railroad tracks. Is that it? If I don't see it tonight, no, I'll just try to grab it in the morning. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah, I was gonna say there's a bunch of stuff. There we go.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No. Okay, I feel better. So yeah, all the stones will go into a rock cache. It'll help me long term. We'll get to that. We're not even what? Are we on day 3? I don't even know if we're through. Yeah, we're barely into day 3 is what I think. Because I started at noon. So I figure noon tomorrow will be day 4. Probably. Something like that. Right. We're going to pop up on the porch here. We're just going to eat that steak. There we go. Grab that one and the ptarmigan, and then we're going to, maybe we got these guys, and then I'm going to throw this broth. That's incredibly bad on the ground here. Actually, we'll check these guys. I think they keep better outside too, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, this packet's getting kind of heavy.
I think I'm just going to go to sleep and try to figure out everything in the morning, afternoon, whatever. I'm going to do this in the dark though, so my apologies. I just don't feel like wasting the fuel. We'll nibble of this ptarmigan here. We'll slap on the water. And I'm going to set it for 10. And anything after 10 in any mode is going to start causing you problems. So never sleep more than 10 hours. Period. Not that. Hint and tip for today. Congratulations, folks. Nice. Although the weather sounds bad. You know what? I'm going to sleep another hour. Why not? Let's drink this soda. I'll give me a few calories for the day. Oh boy. I don't have much firewood to leave. But at least it's something. Alright. Alright, let's go clean house. Dump stuff in the couple more days we'll have the rabbit gloves. Alright, we'll lose the tea or the soup, we'll lose the coffee. I'm gonna grab the peanut butter. That's probably it. Food's been a bit rough. We're not wearing that anymore. And we're not wearing that anymore. Alright, let's try a quick repair on the expedition coat. It takes a long time this early in the game, but yeah, it could prove worth it if I can successfully do it. So 2 pieces of cloth, 45 minutes, we got a 70% chance. Boom. 94% will work for me. That's going to put us up to 20 degrees and 13 degrees of windproofing. Let's go look at the stats. I'm still not dry on the jeans. Jesus, I need to work on that. Alright. So currently, alright, so it's 10 degrees over a windproofing. I think it's like 7.4. Around 7 degrees on the warmth. So wolfskin coat's a little warmer, but not as much windproofing. This weighs 3.3 pounds. The wolfskin coat weighs over 7 pounds. Well, here, we'll show you some things. Yeah. So 7.2 on the cold. So probably about the same as the expedition coat, right? But 7.2 on the windproofing less. But you can make this. You can make this an interloper. Better waterproofing, better guard, but it slows you down a lot. And it weighs 6.61 pounds. Did they lower the weight? I think they lowered the weight on this sucker. Anyway. And then the moose hide cloak, 6.3, but 7.2 on the windproofing. But if you look at the rainproofing, it's just ridiculous. 90%. And 20% guard, with only a 10% reduction in speed. It's not bad for only being like a pound and some change more than the wolf. So, a little less warmth, but I would probably go moose hide over wolf. But the wolf skin can scare wolves. Whoa! Wolf skin can put wolves off, and it can also, a bear skin coat can do that. Keep that in mind. We're working towards this. Time of day. I might do another repair or attempt another repair. And the best thing I can think of are these mittens. Perfect. 22 and 13. I could try for the boots, but I'm hoping for better boots. Let's. Underwear hardly ever works. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it 2 shots. They're in such bad shape. There we go. 22 and 13. Sounds good. Alright. Most of my clothing is not in terrible shape. I could probably spend another hour working on these. Let's do it. If I get lucky, I can do it in 1. Perfect. 25 and 14. Way better. Oh, ladies and chicken boys and squirrels, people of all types and ages. We have the well-fed bonus, and you're saying to yourself, look at that little blue dot on the bottom of our health bar. Yeah, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the carry weight. Plus 11.02 pounds. That's right, we are up to 77 pounds of carry weight. We're monsters now. All right, let's drop some stuff off. Don't give pizza a chance. All right, well, yeah, we got all this stuff. We're fine. Good. Junk drawer. Let's go. For now. For now. Yes. That's kind of no, what the nope. Goes away. Probably use that. Yeah, I should definitely use that. Take some torches. Ooh, flares. That's what I do. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah. I lied. Give me that. Take that too. Well, you guys. Carcass, no. Cookbook, yes. Yes. Ooh.
Looks like this has been here a while.
And edible? What? Here's a hint and tip. I plan to make a big adventure. I'm headed towards the dam. There might be moose. There could be all kinds of horrible things and things that I need to pick up. And it's going to be heavy and I could get killed and everything. So we're going to walk out this door. Like so. Wow, pizza. The way you walked out that door, the tip was totally worth it. No, we're not done with the tip. It's really involved, intense, incredibly important, major life-changing tip, and what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna leave this Charlie Brown Christmas, and we're gonna turn back towards the door, and we're going back inside. You said pizza, what'd you forget? Food, you're kind of hungry. Water, you're kind of thirsty. You see these things around? No. When we walked in the door on the bottom right corner, there was a little save icon. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we're saved exactly where we need to be. Our clothes are fixed. Our bag is packed. We are at 61.08 pounds, and we have a 77 pound. Oh, is that tomato soup? What's happening? and we're ready to go. And when I walk out this door, if, let's say, things go not how I want them, if I go back to this save, we're about to walk out the door. I don't have to repack. I don't have to re-unload. You following me here? We're going to grab this other extra piece of cooked meat. And one uncooked steak. Let's go. I do have a little bit of extra carry weight. But I'm not drinking water. I'm not eating. I'm not doing anything. I'm going to let it go as I walk. I wouldn't normally take out on a walk like this with over like 8 pounds of water if I was just exploring or goofing around, right? Over 9 pounds. But it's going to be good for me because where I'm going, there's water. It might not be accessible when I want to get it though. And wind and blizzards and things might make it impossible for me to have a fire. So let's talk about taking this journey. I brought food, water. I'm warmer than I was. Oh, the ptarmigan are here. Sorry. Side mission. All right, I was hoping for one down here. Sometimes when they're usually down here, but I think they're up here on this hill. I don't feel like messing with that right now. It's snowing, so I'm getting wet. And this is the worst kind of snow, like this kind of day. This Charlie Brown Christmas kind of day is the worst kind of day. So, wind will make you colder, right? But it does keep you drier. So we're getting soaking wet. We're going to be soaking wet if it stays exactly like this for the whole walk. As it's more like rain. Or, I don't know. What do you call it? Sleet. Slush. It's nasty. Again, map knowledge is kicking in. I know where I'm going doesn't have a lot of firewood. And I know I should have probably gone that way. There's a lot more sticks that way. But I should start grabbing some sticks and some things. Now we're going to see the mechanic I've talked about with the wolves, where we're just going to keep pushing them into our face. So remember, when you're playing beyond Pilgrim mode, that torch, you want a lot of torches, you want a lot of rocks. Because it might take you bumping the same wolf, 5 or 6 times before you get an opportunity to really get away from them. Not to mention if you have anything like guts or food on you, which I do. Let's see if I have any scent. I don't have any scent because my meat is cooked. I'm just hitting the, I don't know, the sensor pad on the controller. I don't know what you call this thing. it tells me what time of day it is and if I have any scent. I do I have 1 bar of scent there. See, because cooked meat, I have like 3 pieces of cooked meat and a piece of raw meat. So yeah, I definitely smell. But you can see we're just following the railroad line. Now I've mentioned this before. Not only is this a good anchor, it's a good, it crosses the entire map, cuts it in half. Helps you in a fog, like a light fog like this, or a blizzard, nighttime, snowy conditions, aurora, whatever. Ooh, it's looking pretty drastic though. It doesn't appear to be a moose here, because I'm pretty sure this tree can have moose sign on it. And you're like, what's pizza? Stop saying moose sign. We don't know what that means. We're beginners. We're new. Sorry, guys. Moose rub trees, and so the bottom of this bark would be stripped. So let's say from like here to here would be kind of like a bare patch all around the tree. I don't see that. So no moose. Moose can show up by the frozen pond. It can show up here. It's not. So in Mystery Lake, you're just hoping for the random moose that... Oh, that's a good.
I'll take it.
So you can make bullets. It's late game stuff, so we'll talk about it later. Working through my disappointment, y'all. Working through my disappointment. No moose in Mystery Lake. I want... If you go back to episode 1, you'll see that I really contemplated adding extra moose in. Playing custom mode, everything basically the same, but turning the moose up. We'll find one. Map knowledge, folks. Map knowledge. It's what it's about. Because I know where there's a lot of moose in. I know where there's lots and lots of moose in. And just what I've got planned for this series, we should be okay. We'll find one somewhere. You want that moose-hide coat so bad? No. Not at all. What I want is a moose-hide bag, which will allow me to carry 11 more pounds of stuff. I believe it's around 5 kilos. You're welcome. 8th grade math class. Yeah, I can definitely get a few sticks, maybe some firewood around here. I've run back to these blue cabins because it's another loot spot. Trailers. I like to knock these out on the way to the dam. I used to do it on the way back, and then I was like, Jesus, you got so much stuff on you. What are you doing? Pick it up now, you can sort through what's important later, and then take back what's necessary. So here we are. You never know with these trailers. I say that with 100% seriousness. You never know. We could find the best gear in the game. We could find game-changing stuff. They're going to be complete trash or hardly anything at all. But ladies and gentlemen, we all know that survival games are about gambling and percentages. And so we're gonna play the game. Doing all right. Got some cloth. We got some food. We got some firewood. Lots of firewood. Wow. Work pants.
This
Work
stuff will
pants are
come in
great.
handy.
Nice and waterproof. I'm gonna put them on immediately. So you can see they have 10% waterproofing, whereas my jeans have 0% because they're jeans. It also has some windproofing and better weatherproofing, believe it or not. It doesn't get too much warmer, but it definitely gets warmer. And we're going to put these on the outer layer. Remember, this is the outer layer. To help us with that waterproofing. They're not in great shape. They're particularly kind of heavy. But we just entered beast mode. If you didn't know. Oh, these are great. Alright, so we'll take the leather gloves. Now you're going to see they may be warmer. No. So in warmth, they equal about the same. They don't quite make up for the windproofing or the waterproofing. But they do have better guard. So if you're playing Voyager and above, you might pick these. But I want them because I can scrap them for a piece of leather.
Probably useful.
Always look for a med kit. Yep, there we go. We got that one there. Okay. Now sometimes they're on a desk, a wall. The meds will be more important in Voyager and beyond. Mostly Stalker and Interloper and Misery and Custom Mode. Particularly. But let's grab some rose hips. And I want to point something out. So I have 2 bars when I walk, right? You see them on the fatigue? 1 bar when I'm standing still. So obviously if I'm moving, I'm taking more fatigue. If you go into the animation of opening something
I'm not
up.
sure I can carry much more.
Ooh, cooking pot. We'll take that. Like this plastic container. So as I move forward, you see I have 2 bars. As I stop, I have 1. Now while I search this container right now, only 1 bar of fatigue. But if I approach it too fast, like this, and click on it, hold on. I'm taking 2 bars of fatigue right now as I stare at these stupid gloves and I dig through this container. So try to stop before you look. Pizza's tips number 6. Anyway, mushrooms, sticks, mostly branches. I don't usually go up there until later. Ooh, here we go.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Remember, if I cook that right now, it's at 96%. So it sort of makes sense to cook it sooner than later. Little lantern, we'll take it.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No! Oh, there you go. Whetstone. It's not a Sprite or a 7-Up. It's a Summit soda. We're going to drink it right now. I need the liquid and the calories. Yeah. Not looking too good. You know what? We'll grab the extra book. I think he's done. But I often try to knock these trailers out now. Now, I've learned. And that's the important thing. You play these maps a few times, you learn them, you know where to go, you know where the climbs are, you know where the temperature things are, you know where maybe you can find a hammer or a hatchet. You go from there. Look around the poo pots, nothing there. Last trailer, we're headed to our base for the night. Weather's pretty good.
This'll come in handy. Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I'm letting Astra do the work. Well, oh, peaches.
Never know.
Of
End up
course.
being useful.
End up being useful, yes. Useful right now? No. Well, I could cook them for cooking score. But I won't. All right. All right. Back this way is the log cut. We could go that way. There's not really much there. I'm fine with that. Time to bounce. I will tell you this, in the olden golden days, you used to have to walk way up there. Hold on. Way up there. You can't tell, it's a big, big stupid hill. Wait. Here. That's it. Anyway. To see if maybe there was a bunker there. I hated that mechanic. I hated it so much.
I can barely
It was so
walk with
dumb.
this much gear.
I'm gonna drink this other cup of coffee. Gets my hydration up, keeps my fatigue up. We need to do a little bit tonight. Particularly if the weather keeps like this, I can have fire, and I might make some water. Cook up that other deer steak. I don't know. Make some teas. Do a little things. Good news, bad news. Bad news first. There's no moose in Mystery Lake. Dang. Where you put your main base, obviously you want a moose. But it doesn't always work out that way. Good lesson to learn. Remember, if you look at my little fatigue eye, you've increased our fatigue. And we're only taking probably, it says 1 bar. We're probably about maybe at like a, I don't know, 3/4 of a bar. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Anyway, we're marching along. We could run if I wasn't so heavy. And you'll see that over there on the right. You can see we have the little red. That's a weight, by the way. If you're unfamiliar with Middle Eastern weights, because that's a Middle Eastern weight, I know that is. That doesn't make any sense to you. But if you look at the little red running guy, he can't run. Right? It's all red. Who decided what was east and west, by the way? And what's the middle? Because if I go to Indiana in America, they'll say that's the Midwest. So is that the Mideast on the opposite side of the globe? Like, is Indiana like the opposite of Saudi Arabia? Like, I don't... People just make shit up and put it on a map and they go, yeah! Anyway, sorry for the language, but, you know, pizza's a grown-up. It happens sometimes. I don't see moose sign, but I do see a lovely quiet evening. Show. I picked up that cooking pot, which is really good. It'll give me a lot more water than a pan or a can. But it takes like 2 hours. And the wind could come from any direction and change at any time. This isn't the best place to set up a fire. It's more of a hopeful thing. I could look around though. Let me see. Because as I walk over here, I mean, can I set up a fire in this divot right here? Because if I can, that's going to be pretty well windproof. Right here. No. Well, it kind of looked like it. Anywhere I could get like a double windbreak would be great. So maybe behind here wouldn't be too bad. So we'll do the pan and the campfire. And we'll run over here and we're going to start dropping some stuff off. Map knowledge. There's 2 lockers in here. And can be several containers. For me to drop stuff off in. There we go. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to loot this place. Open the lockers. Give myself the storage I need. Oh, that'll be helpful. To keep on going. Looking good. Alright, this is a very warm coat. It's kind of heavy. It's probably warmer than this. If I fix it up, I'll be even warmer. Not a bad find. Not a bad find.
Best be prepared for anything.
It definitely makes me heavier. Alright. I gotta take a quick break to get myself some ice from my soda. I'll be back in less than 2. Alright, back at it. Where are we? What's going on? Let's break these lockers open, or at least one of them. Snow pants. Snow pants. Snow pants! And, okay. Alright. Not what I wanted, but not terrible. Let's drop 5 books on the 4 books on the floor. Let's start thinking less. No. Here, no. Sure. now. No. Yep. All right. Okay. No. 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 That's it. Food. Makes more sense. Yes, yes, yes. No. No. Tomorrow. Won't need all these then. No. Sure. Okay. Not too bad. I need a few of these things, but I could lose a few more. Boop. Remember, time is a killer, but it's also your best friend. The more you can multitask in this game, the better. All right. Lots of mushrooms in here. Birch bark, limbs. Now, limbs are kind of dependent on the playthrough. Sometimes you get a lot, sometimes you don't. Let's see how we're doing on our water here. Who's thirsty? Alright. 57 minutes still boiled. How are we doing on our water? We got about 17 pounds of water. That's more than enough. Let's grab some torches. Nope. We don't want to let this go to waste. Remember, a torch adds 4 degrees of warmth, scares off wolves, can help you fight bears. Yeah. Oh, water. Now, let's take a walk. So, even for the time of day, remember, we slept late. I have a decent amount of fatigue. We're not taking any cold damage. Let's go exploring. Now, if there was moose sign, you want to look for the moose right here, around this bridge area. Right in this area, where that wolf is running towards the deer. You can always get some birch bark in here. Torch went out. You can usually get enough for maybe 1 to 2 teas. And there's cattails along this river. But tonight I'm more interested in eliminating an area. So we're going to walk back here. Now I want to point out, all right, right now I don't see any saplings. But occasionally saplings do appear in here. Oh, no. And one thing I've always said about the long dark
I'll take it.
is the best way to go is to check everything twice. So if I come back to this map later, I want to come back here and check again, because there could be saplings there. But we're going to continue forward, knock out a couple more POIs. Before I call it a night. Because I'd like to clear this map out as quickly as possible. Now, deer, rabbit, and wolves can spawn back here. But a lot of rose hips back here. We're going to grab all these. Remember, we can use rose hips to make a tea that's healing or whatever rose hips do. But most importantly, we can use them to make an energy pie later when our cooking skill is up. But we can also use them to make these teas. To help increase our cooking score. So let's see if we got anything in here today. Alright.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Dinner. Sure. Not much. You never know. It's a place to get rocks if you're trying to build a rock cache out by the trailers. Which I often do build a base out this way if there's a moose down here. This is another starting point on the map. We'll run up here and see what it's called. I think it's called Allen's Cave. Yeah. So this is one of those places where you can start. So you start here, you're like, oh wow, Pizza did a video. There's the hunting stand. I can run left and go to the blue trailers and I'm right by the dam. Ta-da. Or I could head right and go look for some saplings. Which is what the plan is right now. And I can also show you where there's a climb. It's a double climb. It takes a lot of effort. You know, there could be loot up there. Right, back here, deer first, then the rabbits and wolves. But you can also see more cattails. And basically, the more advanced you get, and the harder the difficulty, the more cattails come into play. if you're playing interloper, you want to run around with like 100 cattails and like 100 sticks. All right. There it is. All right. So here's the rope climb. It's right there. Leads to another rope climb. Could be loot up there. I guess we'll find out another day. So now we got a dead deer. Again, it's a carcass. So if I click on this, it disappears in a few days. If I don't, it'll be here forever. But here's the main thing I'm looking for is more saplings. Could be 1. Could be 5. Could be none. Doesn't matter if you're playing on Pilgrim or Interloper. Deer, limbs, sticks, branches, firewood. Not a ton of firewood by the dam unless you're breaking up reclaimed wood, and then you can get a bunch. But you're going to need to decide if you're doing it by hand, if it's feasible, if the weather's feasible. Are you inside? Is it going to be an aurora? Could you get killed by electric wires that come to life suddenly during an aurora? Choices, peeps. But right now we got easy choices. We're just going home. I'm going home. I'm on my way home. Me home. Grab a stick. Avoid copyright. Oh, I grabbed a feather. But now I have a sprain risk. Pizza, you Viking. Let's go. I'm excited, y'all. Let me see. We're still alive. Let's go. Now, my sincere hope was, I mean, I hate to brag. It sounds weird, right? But in the US of A, yeah, we kind of expect an army to go out and fix things whenever things get wrong, and the army needs the Wi-Fi. Me too. Hopefully we're getting there. Now, how long does it take to get the helicopters in? The boats? The money? I always say, those ladies and gentlemen, boys and squirrels, people of all types and ages, if you can donate, then do it. And if you're looking for a cause, maybe hurricane relief in the southeast. Maybe you want to support Ukraine. Maybe you want to help Cuba. Help someone. I don't give a crap. No. We'll say, I know there's a ton of mushrooms up here. Anyway, Pete stays busy. Started a new anime. It's not new. It's just new to me. I'm in what Netflix is calling the second season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm on episode like 30. It's pretty good. I will say, 100%, the very first episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is the worst episode of the series, and may be one of the worst episodes of anime ever that I've ever seen. The second episode doesn't even get good until the last 5 minutes, and it's not until the third episode that you start to think like, this might be something I want to watch. Then after that, you're okay. But I've been having a lot of fun with it. I enjoy it. So if you're looking for something to do, you might want to give it a shot. All right, let's eat. Drink. And sleep. Fully rested. Early in the morning. Probably around 9. 9-ish. Alright, so we're going to try to go for the flares and hopefully finding some things, some flares and maybe a lamp inside. I don't want to go too heavy, but I want to stay warm, but I think I'm probably overdressed.
Okay.
So as far as like food, drink, I mean, you don't need to worry too much. You're going to find something in the dam that is consumable. Even if it's toilet water and a 51% candy bar. What would pizza do? My gosh. What a terrible day to be outside. Let's spend it indoors. Let's go. Always check back here. Sometimes there's things in this little broken hut. There used to be good loot in this yard, but it's trash now. It's just extra, reclaimed wood, basically. I'm gonna look around anyway, but Alright, let's get in the front door and let's describe the mission. Mission? Pizza? What's going on? We have a mission, and that is to find a rifle. Whose rifle? Vaughn's rifle. Why? Because it's the lightest in the game. It has terrible durability. However, sometimes there's a dead guy here. However, it is very light. And that's what pizza needs. A little bit of firewood just in case. Want to peek back here. Now, back here is the place where you used to be able to find a rifle. Nothing here. Like I said, the places where the special rifles spawn, don't expect to find a regular rifle. Here's the other place where you might find a rifle or some bullets. We got a soda. We're going to run up here. Check our first special rifle spot for Vaughn's rifle. It's up here. I don't see it. It's not up here. We got a pair of work pants. Another flare. If it was here, it'd be right here. So, Vaughn's rifle's not up here. While we're up here, we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to check this in. Sometimes there's loot here. Nothing. Oh, wait. There is a cabinet.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Okay. Keep on trucking. Across these boards. Sometimes you can find firewood in the snow. Looks like it's here. Cedar.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Even better. Remember, it's lighter than fur. At the very end of this walk, sometimes there's a container or some loot.
This'll come in handy.
And if you quickly walk off of here, you can land on this board. If you want to keep going, you can. You can duck. You can break this crate. And sometimes you get loot in this crate or behind it. Oh, book on the floor. Now, during an aurora, this place is lit up. It is super dangerous. I would never stay here at night, which is why we're here in the morning. But if you find yourself trapped here at night, you can climb this rope if you have enough stamina and work your way around. Let's go. Here's the thing I guarantee. If you don't find random rifles around, you can see we got an arrow in the door here, a broken one. Sometimes there's one, sometimes there's four. Sometimes there's some down here by this dead guy. There we go. Where? Lantern. Nothing. Gonna skip all this. I'm going to the second possible rifle place. Because if it's not in the dam, I have to leave the dam. And if I have to leave the dam, well, goddamn, I'm gonna figure it out now. Sometimes there's a pistol here. We got a flashlight instead. But I'm going to show you the very 4 places that Vaughn's rifle can show up. No matter what. Sometimes there's some loot back here. Occasionally it's fuel. I think we're going to switch to a torch for now. Just for this next part, it throws off a little bit better light. We're going to skip all this. I do see some quality tools, though. I'll point those out. They could be quality or they could be simple, but they always spawn here, I think, in every playthrough. Let's see if Vaughn's rifle's in the dam. Because if it is, it's back here in this corner right here, which it is not. So this would be the second place we could find Vaughn's rifle. You can see we got loot in here. But I'm going to skip it. Except for this possible coffee spot. Nothing. Why? Get out of the dam here, and it's not going to help me because where I need to go. Isn't here. All right. So we keep moving. We bust back through this space. Remember, we'll. Oh, I'm gonna grab this flare real quick. We'll tell you why. Basically, we're gonna have to enter the dam back into that very last room I was in, looking for the rifle. So if I have to go back there anyway, there's no reason to collect any loot through all this space. I should go back to where I was, where I could get out of the dam to find the other places that the loot could be, and that's this door right here. Well, not the best weather. Let's go. This is the way to Pleasant Valley. We will be doing this later, I guarantee. I want to show you guys how to get a backpack in this game. So we're going to have to go this way eventually. But for right now, we're looking for a rifle. And it's either going to be in a cave down here, or on my way back in. Bit of cedar. Now I'm going to show you a little something. So we could go down safely this way. No problems. Wolves are definitely on this side, but if you creep through this little area, occasionally there's some loot down here. Looks like a bottle of pills, maybe? No. Tomato soup. An orange syrup.
That'll be useful.
Not in great shape. But if there are wolves down here, you see them coming for the rabbits. You're toast. So with that in mind, we're going to head down the ice. The ice is safe. Yeah, I was curious if I could scare off the wolf and take the rabbit. I'm going to grab this rabbit.
I think I can use this.
I need 2 more after this. Alright, so we're going to look for the cave that may have Vaughn's rifle. If it's not here, I know exactly where it is, and it will definitely be there. It seems like on Mystery Lake, on wherever these rifles are, Milton, the special rifles are guaranteed. They have 4 places where they can spawn. However, it greatly reduces the amount of plain rifles you can find on that map. I guess that makes sense, but it also kind of doesn't.
Probably useful.
Alright, you grab the trash, we're out. I know exactly where this rifle is now. This happens a lot. You'll have to eliminate. It's always in the worst place. Let's just face it. That's how this game works. When you find it in the best, easiest place, thank your lucky stars. Listen, I don't blame game designers for doing things, but gimmicks are gimmicks, and let's call them what they are. I'm excited though. I know where it is. I know where to get it. If it's not here, I would say it would be the first time ever one of the special rifles didn't show up in one of the special places it's supposed to be. So, it's going to be there. How do I know? Well, I'll tell you how I know. I'm going to go up here where I was. And I'm going to take a very scary, narrow path, or at least it looks scary, across the dam. Where? Pizza, how can you cross the dam? It seems so crazy. I don't even know what you would do. Right there, on that ledge. Right there. I'm going to go over there, right? There's going to be a dead deer in between these 2 generators. And then right here in this back corner, you can see some pipes, and then one of those pipes is going to be the rifle I'm looking for. Guaranteed. 1000%. Let's go. You say, Pizza, you say a lot of things, and you know, it's a video game, and you say RNG, and you say you can't prove it. We're going to prove it today. That rifle's on it. You always want to look in the pipes if you want to break down these crates. Great. Sometimes there's a backpack or some trash in here you might want to go through. It could have the best gear in the game. You know, it could have a snack in there that saves your life. Who knows?
I'll take it.
Interwebs. Interwebs. Anyway, I traded out the boots. Here we go. Be scared if you want to. Don't look over the edge! Whatever you do, don't look over the edge. It's not Minecraft. If you crouch, you're still gonna fall. Here we go. Oh, well. Super scary, you guys. We're gonna die anyway. Okay. No, it's pretty easy. Do 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 do. Bunch of rocks and a dead deer carcass. Wow, it's almost like I've played this map before. I wonder if there'll be a rifle back here in this pipe right here. What do we think? Probably not. Oh, oh, oh.
Perfect. I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Shut up, Astrid. We got stuff to do. Anyway, that's how easy it is. If you want the best rifle in the game, in my opinion, as far as weight is concerned, bada boom.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
You want to know how to get to, oh, we got a archery. But if you want to know how to get to what I consider the second best rifle, Barb's rifle, because it has the best condition in the game, I don't know. Keep watching the series. Alright, we're back in the dam in that bottom room, exactly where we left it. We want to be careful. It's midday. We want to get out of here before nighttime, because if there's an aurora, we'll probably die. Alright, I'm taking 2. Be back in 2. Alright, back again. Let's grab the cooking pot. What do we got on us? Pop a flare for now. We got a spare lantern, and I found one along the way, but I'm going to use this flare for now. I'd rather use this disposable light digging through cabinets than I would actual oil. Even though oil is a renewable resource in this game, to a certain extent. Let's be smart. Should be a ton of MREs in here. What shape they're in depends. Yeah, they're all crap. So, pretty useless find for right now. Can come into handiness later, I suppose.
Never know. Could end up being useful.
Just eat that right now. But now that we got the rifle, we can just start looting the dam. I'm probably going to work the bottom half today. Top half tomorrow. We'll see how much time we have, how much weight we take on with this sewing kit. Huh. Wait. I should be able to open this grate. That's weird. Huh. Right. Anyway, let's get our super tools, a bit of fuel, and let's see if any of these are locked.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Not bad. I always feel like the main impetus of rolling into this place is about finding a jacket.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I was going to say, they could be better, but they're not. Right? No, not right now. Just more weight. That's okay, though. You used to be able to find a red scarf here every single time. Any playthrough. Just to point out some old things. And occasionally, but usually, you'd find a torch right here. Yeah, it could be anywhere from like 30% to like 100%.
Best be prepared for anything.
We're going to keep grabbing and grabbing and grabbing. And I pointed this out before, but we should be able to find a knife in here. Kind of like no matter what. Alright, so we're going to use the extra lantern we picked up for now. This is the way you go across if the aurora is happening. There's the knife.
Thank you.
Alright, keep on trucking. It's a big room, but there's really only two things to check, and it's the garbage cans. Here, we got a piece of leather. There's nothing back here. There's never is. The fact that that piece of leather is there is just a mess with me. Always looking around in here, lots of good stuff. Can be. That's the door we went out to leave the dam.
Looks like this has been here a while.
So what I'm going to do... Got the arrow. We got
This'll
this
come in
lantern
handy.
at 77%. Drop this one. Light this one. We're going to grab the arrow from the door.
I think I can use this. I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
We're going to put this away for a minute. We're moving really slow, right? I can see. I think maybe even you guys can see. And so we're just going to not waste the fuel for this part. Like I said, we're moving extremely slow. Yeah, it could be a loop back there. We're not going to do it. Spare lamp on. And what I'm going to do tonight, yeah, is work my way back to the blue trailers. And hang out tonight and finish the dam tomorrow. Because it doesn't matter if it's a blizzard tomorrow. It won't be an aurora or a glimmer fog, so I can come in here and I won't get electrocuted to death. So, yeah. All these red wires on the floor, this right here, this will kill you during an aurora. You'll be electrocuted or burned to death. Or suffer burn wounds that'll kill you eventually. Don't play around. I'm going to look real quick in here because sometimes you can find a fuel canister. Not looking good. Oh, but I got a different lantern.
I'll take it.
90%. I'll take that. It's almost full. I'm gonna check these lockers real quick. A lot of times I'll just dump a bunch of stuff in these lockers and keep exploring. But I have a different plan for today. So but keep that in mind. That's something you can do.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, we're good. Let's put the auto walk on. It's been so nice. I love auto walk in a game. It should be in every game. Sure. Sometimes you're gonna walk off a cliff to your death. Wah. Think about all the thumb time you saved. Anyway, how you guys doing? You know, like I said, it's hurricane season here in the southeast. It was 80 degrees yesterday. I think it was 79 today. It's October. It's almost Halloween. So, what's the weather like where you're at? How about that? Tell me how cold or warm are you right now? Well,
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
hmm. There we go. Now, I'm not sure what I should do. Should I loot the rest of the dam? I just don't think it's a possibility. But I could shorten my day tomorrow by looting partially what's left. So I think that's what I'm going to do. On a mission, wishing I could wishing I could get in the car to damn listen. Here we go. Bam! Into the darkness we resume. So what I've been doing is switching these lanterns around. We're going flare though. We're gonna run down first. Like run. Nothing? Alright. We're gonna look back here. Nothing. Alright. Yep. 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 That's where we need to be. We're gonna go up one more. Come on. Sometimes there's a book up here. Sometimes there's clothing. Nothing. Sometimes there's clothing here. What do we get? I told you this is the place for jackets. Right. We're going to run to the back area and work our way out.
Okay. Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Well, Alright, let's hit the big cabinets first. Let's see if we get the big winner. Not too bad. This is a locker you're hoping has some really decent stuff in it. It could. We'll take those. That's really nice. Sure.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Lots of leather. Not too bad. Not too bad.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
So when I'm doing a lot of looting in a tight space, this is where I'm trying to be careful to make sure that arrow, ooh, nice, is only one down instead of two.
Okay.
You know, it won't seem like it, but every second counts.
This has been here a while.
Alright. Cleared out. Let's keep moving. We're running out of torch. We'll hit these lockers right here.
This will come in handy.
I think I have time, but I'll try. Yeah. Ooh.
I think I can use this.
Spare pry bar. Now you know where you can find one. We'll take that tinder plug. We want to get the water out of these tanks. Water and food is really my biggest problem right now. I'm in pretty good shape with both.
I'll take it.
And sometimes you can find bullets in here. This is always here. Anyway, if I can completely clear this place out tonight, that would make me much happier.
Probably useful.
Emergency stim. Hey man, you ever played a video game before? Maybe once or twice. Do you know what a stim pack does? Well, guess what?
This will come in handy.
You probably know what this one does. Oh, fire striker. Remember, these are better than matches. You want to use these up before you use all your matches. These are not something to save. These are something that can help you save matches for later. There's the Boots Pizza Wolf. 99% we're putting them on right now. Look at that. 5.3 degrees in warmth, 3.5 in windproofing, 50% waterproofing, 4% in guard, negative 12% in running. It's terrible, but 32 degrees. 2 degrees away from being just warm. Everywhere I go. We'll grab this flare. Sometimes there's a stim pack in here.
Well, this stuff
There
will
it
come in
is.
handy.
You don't find it there, look underneath, look around the room.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Ooh. Big win. Alright. Coffee's great. We've got like 20 plus cups.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
That's huge. That's massive early game. The flask, or the, whatever it's called. Yeah. It's going to help us greatly. Let's do this. Let's play the best mini game in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and squirrels, people of all types and ages, here we go. Spin the wheel of fortune. Alright, it's 40 something. Ooh, it's getting exciting now. Oh, here we go. Could be the very next one. Could be. Wait. No. Wait. No. Wait. Wait. No. No. It's probably. No. Wait. No. I think. You know what? If I had. There it is! Big money.
This'll come in handy.
Garbage. Decent. Okay. Big risk here. One more area I care to loot. If I find good stuff, it's just going to make me slower. But if I finish it, I feel the dam is done.
I think I can use this.
Of, you know, what I need to do now. So, I guess you see the decision I made. I'm risking my life and limbs. For zero compensation. Check these lockers back here. I think I checked them. Because I feel like I hit the blue container too. Yeah, we good. Alright, let's go. It's not wasting more fuel. To the front room, the last place we're looking. You can still die here. You can see these red electrical lines on the ground, but it's not too hard to avoid. Let's hit these last drawers. You used to be able to find a lantern sometimes on this desk.
I'll take it.
But I can honestly say it's been a while. We gone. We go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and squirrels, people of all types and ages, we have completed the Mystery Lake Dam. What kind of dam is it? Is it a goddamn? I don't really know. It's time for a screenshot then. What can I report to you? Well, we seem to be streaming just fine, which means maybe I can get on schedule with the rest of my streams, including Dredge. I feel bad about Dredge. I literally lost a subscriber because I couldn't stream Dredge for like the last 3 weeks. I didn't want to try and give a bunch of garbage because I feel like those people are really into it, and it just didn't happen. And my bad, yo. However, when I was a young lad, my father set me aside and he said, you know, a lot of things are your fault, son, but the weather is never one. 2 hurricanes, y'all. You know, the world's at war. Elections are going on. World War III has started in Ukraine. We got all kinds of things going on. And let me tell you what, this is the least of problems. However, it seems like things are going well, and we're going to get back on track, and I'm going to do what I can do. And maybe, just maybe, win back that subscriber, and we'll get back to 135. Heading towards 150. Because why? Because you guys are amazing. You guys are the best things that ever happened. I love talking to you. I love you guys watching my stuff. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. What's about to happen? I'm about to carry my fat, happy buttocks this way. I'm going to say goodbye, pop inside, get the save. I think we're going to call it a day, y'all. That's the shot. All right. Love you guys. Appreciate you so much. Thanks for joining in. Anytime you want to say hi, say hi. I love talking to you guys. We can talk about pretty much anything. I don't do politics and religion. Otherwise, we good. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you for joining. If you happen to catch us, thanks for watching. If you see us at a later date or time, thanks for watching. Please have a great day. And most importantly, be good to each other.